Hello everyone. So this is our first official trip since travel bans have started, and we are in the car right now heading to the airport in Houston, Texas, and from there we are flying to LAX, and then we are getting a rental car and we're going to Oceanside, California to see Ethan.
Yes, finally get to see our boy. His birthday has just passed, so we're going to celebrate with him.
Today is August 1st. His birthday was this past Monday, so we're going to spend some time with him for his birthday. We hadn't seen our baby since Christmas.
And he's got a new apartment.
Yep.
We're looking forward to seeing all that and helping him get moved in. So this ought to be good. Plus we got a couple in tow here with us. We got the twins, Karen and Colby.
Hey guys.
We got the gang. Don't you love that enthusiasm?
Yep.
Nothing like teenage enthusiasm.
They're super excited about this. They're sleepy, poor
Take it, Russ. Take it, Russ. La 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 la.
Of course, we have to throw a National Lampoon's reference in here somewhere.
It's our first road trip in forever, so why not?
I know. So it has been since February since we have traveled, and it is August 1st today. So whew, that's a long time. We're excited about this. So you're going to see us sometimes when we're in our car with no masks, and sometimes when we're out in public with our masks on. We'll tell you and show you what the airport situation is like, what the plane situation is like, getting a rental car, all that good stuff. So we are ready to start a new adventure.
Let's burn some dust. Eat my rubber.
We have to introduce our new family member, which is our new Toyota 4Runner.
This is the Runner. We love her so far. She's a beaut.
She's a beaut, Clark.
Yeah. We're leasing this one, and so far I really, really like it. It drives really smooth. Fantastic choice of vehicle that we made. What do you think?
Love it. Check out that giant sunroof.
Should we open it?
Nah. Looks like it's gonna rain.
Nah.
Me personally, I usually don't even have it open like that. I am very anti-sun. Check out this awesome bridge. So onwards to the airport. Be there in about 2 hours. We have now arrived in Houston, and we are almost to where we park. We use a place called the parking spot. Check this place out. You can't miss it. It's literally covered in spots, and the little vehicles that drop you off look like polka dot school buses. And we showed you the 4Runner on the inside, but here's the 4Runner from the outside. Isn't it lovely?
I think this may be our chariot.
And here's our ride. Ta-da!
No, that is our ride. Yep, this is our ride. Terminal A.
Masks on.
EECC ninjas.
Yes, we are. In we go. Hey guys. You're so cute. Cover your face up.
Walk or run down the escalator.
Hey honey. A17. Look how empty. We're heading to our gate and we have to go through security. That was the fastest security we have ever experienced. I think the whole thing took about 4 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, so basically it's dead. It's pretty dead today in the airport. You know, it's definitely had an effect on travel for sure.
Not near as many people in here right now as what we're used to seeing.
Can you see my mouth move?
No. I hope you can hear us okay. Our flight doesn't leave until almost 4 o'clock. What time is it now?
It is 2:30.
It's 2:30. So we've got a while to wait. Cameron is eating his Wendy's nuggets dipped in his Frosty.
That's what you call sweet and savory.
Is it good like that?
Sure. Cameron, are you building the perfect bite for yourself? Of course. That's Cameron's perfect bite right there. And Colby has decided to join the club and stick his fries in it. No double dipping. Oh, he just double dipped. Okay, so I got me an Americano at Starbucks, and for the first time in forever, I didn't have to stand in line at Starbucks, which, you know, there's got to be a pandemic when there's no line at Starbucks. But anyway, I got me an Americano, and I ordered it like I always do with cold almond milk. And so they gave me my almond milk, and I walked over to the little bar to, you know, put my Splenda in it and stir it. And they don't have that. You got to ask for the stir straw, you got to ask for the Splenda, you got to ask for everything. They have to give you everything. So that's just another way things have changed that I've noticed. But we don't have a Starbucks. Well, we do at home, but they're in the grocery stores.
Yeah.
It's not an independent store anywhere. And I prefer to, for some reason, I like to go to the independent stores. I don't like to go to Kroger to get my Starbucks. It's not the same vibe.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so we got an hour before
takeoff. And you have a mask hanging from your ear.
I do. This is where I hang it.
This is our fashion statement for the day.
Do you like my new mask?
Oh, it's lovely, Jason. These are so fashionable.
Everyone has them. Actually, these are pretty comfortable.
Yeah, they are.
We just got plain black, and they're very comfortable.
They're lightweight and they're comfy, and we have a long flight, 3.5 hour flight.
For traveling, they're easier to just wad up, stick in your pocket if you need to, you know.
Yeah. So we're sitting eating, so that's why we can take our masks off because we have food. But other than that, we're keeping the mask completely on in the airport.
Just drinking the coffee. I don't put it on after every sip, but I will put it back on whenever I'm done drinking my coffee. So don't yell at me.
Yep, don't yell at us. We're being safe, we promise. What are you doing, Cameron?
There you go. I see some of them with the hatch and a little flap, Velcro flap.
Y'all are so cute. Wow, this gate is packed. Standing room only over here. Our plane is here. Our big yellow banana, as Jason likes to call it. Yep, pretty sure this is a full and packed flight.
8:40. At this time, we're waiting for dispatch to...
So prepare for airport delays or boarding delays when you're flying during all of this, because we were supposed to be taking off at 3:51 p.m. It is now 3:51 p.m. and we're still sitting here waiting to board. It just came over, the announcement said it'd be another 15 to 20 minutes, which means our flight is delayed at least an hour. So luckily we have a direct flight, no connections, but keep that in mind flying during this pandemic. So they just canceled a flight to Fort Lauderdale. So all the people sitting in this area are either from Los Angeles or Fort Lauderdale. They just canceled the Fort Lauderdale flight, and now they just moved our plane away from the loading area. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't look good. We've already been delayed an hour. I don't know if this has anything to do with COVID or if this is mechanical issues. They said maintenance, but
ours is maintenance, which is probably,
they said that too.
Probably a mechanical issue, and they're pushing it away.
Where's our plane going?
Yeah, Cameron just said, "Where's our plane going?" They're moving our
It's going in
plane.
for maintenance because obviously whatever it is, they can't fix right here. They have to move it to the hangar.
Okay, good news. They moved our plane to the next gate. Whew, that's a relief. Our flight has not been canceled. We're delayed, but we're still going. Yay! Okay, we are all seated and getting ready to take off. Look at my little sweet boys. And Jason's over there. They wanted the aisle seats. So I've got the window so I can look out at the beautiful scenery as we fly to California, because I love looking over that. Finally, hour and a half delay, but we're on our way. About to take off.
Airlines representative will be at the gate to answer questions you might have regarding
I'm so
connections.
excited. We get to go see Ethan. And we're off, honey. Exiting the plane. What a ride.
We got lucky.
Yes, we did.
Hi guys.
Interesting fact, those big delays that we saw in Houston, they canceled the flight to Fort Lauderdale because of a storm. Our plane had a mechanical defect.
It was broke.
So we got their plane.
Otherwise, if that flight wouldn't have been canceled to Fort Lauderdale, we wouldn't have come to see Ethan today.
Yeah. Woo! Lucky,
So,
lucky.
We were supposed to come see Ethan today.
Everything in this terminal is empty.
Not that.
Oh, there's one store. One.
I had, last time we were here, I had some chicken wings and a couple beers at Rockin' Brews. It's totally closed down right now, and it's only like 6 o'clock.
So yeah, it's like 6:30.
6:30.
It's early. Yeah, so the airplane was completely packed. No middle seat was left empty. They were all full.
No, there was a girl that was sitting behind you. She had 3 seats to herself, and she laid down the whole time.
Oh, well, I didn't see that, but other than that, it was full.
Well, you didn't see because it was behind you.
Yeah. Welcome to Los Angeles. Here it says rental cars, and you come right here, and you wait for the shuttle. See, this is Fox, and there's Hertz. So we have an Enterprise rent-a-car on hold, so we're just waiting for Enterprise to come get us. It's a very efficient process over here. This is the shuttle that will take you if you're getting Lyft or Uber. See, this shuttle picks you up right down here, and then we'll take you to the drop-off point. We are on the shuttle. We just stopped next to another Enterprise bus, and he said that we had too many people on this bus because we need the social distance, and he asked for 3 people to leave this bus and go get on the other bus. So that was interesting. You could see yeah. There's signs up.
They're letting the families stick together.
Yeah. But everybody else is spread out on the bus, and the fact that too many got on the last stop, he immediately stopped, and when he saw another bus, and he got some people off of this one onto the other one. So
They are practicing.
they are practicing, yeah. So we're gonna see if Elisa can figure out how to use the self-service kiosk that they talked about. Nope, no self-service kiosk. We have to wait in line.
Yeah, why not?
We're choosing our car. I wanted the Mazda. Jason wants the Jeep. Yes. And here is our rental car for the day, or for the week. What y'all think, guys?
I'm missing my USB port.
Cool.
Alright, so this is the first one that I've ever seen where it's got a power button to turn the screen on.
Oh, that's different.
See, like our 4Runner and even our Mazda that we had, when you cut the car on, it automatically, the screen turns on.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Off we
ride.
go.
Let's ride, Clyde.
Okay, so now our masks are off and we can talk, where you can probably actually hear us better. So that was different, traveling during this wonderful pandemic we're having.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, having to keep the mask on through the entire flight was necessary, obviously, but not comfortable. I mean,
Sure.
let's just be real, it wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
That plane was full. There were barely any empty seats. I mean, it was a packed flight. There may have been
Pretty much.
10 empty seats the whole
If that,
plane.
yeah.
Yeah.
There were a few, but not many.
So they still served food and drinks. So if you got a food and drink, you could take your mask off and, you know, eat and drink, but then it had to go right back on. Other than that, everything was pretty much the same. You could tell the airport had a lot fewer people in it than we're used to seeing at the LAX airport.
Gosh, yeah. Traffic is less.
Traffic is
We're on the
light.
405 right now, heading south. We're cruising speed at 70 right now, no problems, knock on wood. But knock on wood, so far so good. And the most beautiful sunset in my rearview mirror.
It is. I'll have to see if I can show the sunset because it is behind us.
It's huge, it's like we're so close to it.
So it's been a long travel day for us because we left Alexandria at about 10 o'clock this morning, and it is 7:48 p.m. in California, which means that is 9:48 p.m. We've got about an hour and a half drive to Oceanside. So long travel day, but totally worth it to see Ethan.
Absolutely. I've got my second wind now that I'm here.
Yeah, me too.
Driving, so
absolutely.
We'll push on through and get there. See our boy. Yeah.
Have a great few days with him. Okay, so we have been a week in California. We are back in Louisiana now. And just wanted to kind of give an overall of how our travel experience was during this pandemic. So what we basically noticed is overall life is going on as usual. Just people are wearing masks. People are social distancing within stores. Restaurants are open, but for takeout and patio only in California. So we had a really nice experience over there.
Yeah, everything kind of seemed normal. I mean, for the most part, other than the restaurants, you just could sit out on the patio, like she said. Longer drive-through lines.
Yep.
But, you know, as far as the 6 feet apart, yeah, they don't really push that so much. I mean, like if you went to Walmart's, which we went to Walmart a bunch, went to Ikea's, went to Lowe's, because we were taking care of Ethan's apartment, getting him some things for his apartment. It was business as usual, except people had masks on.
Yep, so what we noticed, the only place where they were doing any type of limiting was in IKEA. So we went to IKEA in San Diego. We went twice because we were getting things for Ethan's apartment. And there was a line outside to get in. And they had placements on the ground 6 feet apart. And you had to wait outside. And the line took about 10 to 15 minutes to get in. So like as they were limiting the number of people in the store. So as people came out, they would let more people in. But that's the only place we saw anything like that happening. Other than that, all the Walmarts had only like one door was an entrance and then another door was an exit, but they weren't counting people or anything like that.
The restaurants we would go in, we went to In-N-Out Burger, we sit outside on every other table. They had a sticker that said, you know, you can only sit at every other table, right, basically. Inside, kind of the same. You know, there's no inside seating at all.
No, you could go inside and order your food and take it outside. Or we stopped at Hooters one day because Jason had to have his wings, and they were only serving on the patio. So we sat out on the patio, and it was weird. We went inside to use the bathroom, and like all the tables were even like pushed up against the wall.
Yeah,
it was weird.
Like they were closed.
Yeah.
We went to Panda Express one time when we first got there. Before we had even made it to Ethan's house, we were like just starving, wanted to get some food. And we walked in, and they had red tape X's all over the tables and stuff. Do not sit, you know, with arrows on the floor. So when we first got there, I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. But then we kind of got the lay of the land and realized that's basically the worst part of it.
Yeah.
The nuisance thing is we're just wearing a dang mask all the time. You know, you gotta wear it on the plane. We've noticed as far as airports, all the restaurants are closed. The coffee shops, not all the restaurants, there was some fast food chains that were open, some coffee shops that were open, but a lot of the bigger places were closed. And there was fewer people in the airports. I think they were not flying as many flights. They were just packing the flights that they had.
Yeah, absolutely. We could see that. Both the Houston airport and LAX had way fewer people than usual. So what we have determined, and we don't know this for an absolute fact, but it's just gotta be, is that they're running a lot fewer flights because the flights we were on were full. The only airline I know of that is eliminating the middle seats is Southwest. Everyone else is filling their planes up. So they're just a lot fewer people because we park at the parking spot in Houston, and there's 3 parking lots. They've got one of them completely shut down because of lack of business. So we're seeing that, but other than that, everything felt kind of normal. You just wear a mask.
Yeah. If you have a bandana, you can't get on the plane. You gotta have, you know, a proper mask.
Yeah, it's gotta go under your chin. They weren't. So they were being specific, and if you didn't have the right kind of mask, they would provide you with one. But everyone we saw was wearing either those disposable masks or like we have these cloth masks. These are way more comfortable, by the way, if you get a good one. So did you feel uncomfortable at all traveling?
No.
I didn't either.
No, not at all. You know, I mean, when I'm drinking my coffee, I'd take my mask off, and you know, you'd have a few people every now and then kind of give you the stink eye. But I'm like, look, man, deal with it. I'm drinking my coffee, and I'm not gonna like pull my mask down every time I take a sip. So you know, you're gonna have some of that, but it's no big deal for me.
Yeah, but every time you had coffee, you weren't sitting like right next to anybody.
Oh no, 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 no. Of course not. You just still got those people that are just weird freaks about that stuff. But no, it was totally fine. When we get out in public, we just had to put our mask on. You know, we don't wear them in the car. We do see some people wearing them in the car. I don't get that. But whatever, to each their own. I'm not gonna wear mine in the car. All in all, it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be.
No, but we're gonna just start enjoying our lives again and getting back out there and traveling.
Now, Oceanside Beach was slam-packed with people, and nobody had their mask on. And I think they were social distancing. Just driving down and seeing it, it was a lot of people, but I'll have to go back and look and see what the video looks like. But it looked like they were all like 6 feet apart.
It looked like they were. There would be like clusters of people, so families would be sitting together, and there would be space in between them.
It's like it's kind of a dog and pony show, though. Really, I think most people are like over it by now, and they're just like, whatever. If you walk past me, they're not going to freak out. You know? Yeah. I think they're not too worried about it anymore, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and every state's different. Like Louisiana is definitely more lax than California was. So California, if you did walk into a store without your mask on, because Colby walked into Panda Express without his mask on, and they told him to go get it. But overall, good experience. Now that we've gone out and done it, we feel more comfortable with it, and we're ready to move on with our lives and can start to travel some more. Can't cruise right now, but we will find something else to do.
And look, there's a rainbow. Show them, honey. Show them the rainbow.
Wow, rainbow.
It's welcoming us home. I wonder if there's a pot of gold at the bottom of that rainbow.
I wish, but I don't think so.
I know some lucky leprechaun right here would really like to have a pot of gold right now.
Well, I hope you have enjoyed this travel video of us showing you what it's like traveling during a pandemic. And give us a like if you liked it. And if you're new to our channel, please subscribe, because there will definitely be more traveling coming soon. We are ready to get back out there.
Yeah, smash that like button.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.